The Fantastic Four. The Motley Crue. No, sorry. Fantastic Four. The Ties by Part 2. The Motley Crue. If the X-Men offered us a view of the church in relationship with the world, the Fantastic Four gives us a picture of the church from within. The story of Reed, Sue, Ben, and Johnny is parallel of the church as a family of imperfect persons brought together by grace and held together by love. Consider, for instance, how the Fantastic Four is made up of all kinds of people, like the church. This foursome is a microcosm of diversity. Susan Storm Richards has a superpower that allows her to disappear, essentially fade into the background. She moves unnoticed and uncredited among other people. She's gentle and loving, but her gifts of nurturing are easily taken for granted. The female member of the Fantastic Four represents the overlooked and unappreciated people in the world. Sue demonstrates her underrated status when she elects to call herself the Invisible Girl. Reed Richards is Sue's opposite. A born leader in the center of action, he takes personal responsibilities for the success of the team and the safety of his partners. When things go wrong, Reed blames himself. His elastic body seemingly allows him to be everywhere at once, but his stretchability also suggests that he's pulled in conflicting directions. Reed wrestles with the demon he can never exorcise, the demon of failure. He lives in continual expectations of the next world-threatening menace. What if the leader of the Fantastic Four is unprepared for the next assault by Galactus? What if the Skrull invasion scheme catches him off guard? What if Mr. Fantastic's latest world-saving gadget sputters and misfires at a critical moment? What if the universe comes crashing down because Reed Richards stumbled? A standing joke developed among the longtime readers of Fantastic Four. We came to anticipate the recurring scene in which Reed surveys some of the approaching menaces while Sue stands to the side, one hand covering her mouth in apprehension, thinking, I've never seen Reed so pensive, so grim. Reed Richards is not only haunted by the fear of future failure, he's also torments himself, remembering the past failures. Specifically, Reed cannot make peace with the accident that created the Fantastic Four and transformed Ben Grimm into a monster. The Thing's presence is a constant reminder of Reed's blunder on the rocket and his ongoing failure to reverse the effects of the cosmic radiation. Johnny Storm is the stereotypical teenager, hot-headed, and always feeling like an outsider, rarely fitting in. His romances go awry. As the youngest member of the Fantastic Four, he sees himself as the odd man out. As the Human Torch, his flaming powers are a metaphor for the person who is afraid to let others draw near. Ironically, Johnny eventually hooks up with the ultimate outsider. Johnny marries a Skrull, a female shape-shifting alien race from outer space. Johnny Storm is the archetype for all the people who long for intimacy and community but feel unable to bridge their separation. Ben Grimm is the most troubled yet also the most compelling member of the Fantastic Four. Cosmic radiation gave Ben immense strength, but in exchange for power he must accept a grotesque appearance. Seconds after Ben changes into his orange, rocky form, Susan gasps as he turns into some sort of thing. Ben bitterly adopts Susan's burst of horror as his new name. His initial public appearance inspires terror. The normal and normal people fled from the thing. As a result, the thing often wore an overcoat, sunglasses, and a low-brimmed hat. When Sue designed costumes for the team, the thing was the only member to receive a helmet that hid his features. Simply put, Ben Grimm despises himself. He feels utterly unworthy of love and therefore is angry at the world. What a motley crew. Most super teams are categorized by powers they exhibit, but a catalog of hang-ups better describes the Fantastic Four. Inadequacy, inner conflict, guilt, alienation, loneliness, and self-loathing. Yet for all their foibles, these flawed people finally find a family in the Fantastic Four. They often bump and bruise one another, but along the way they also learn to take care of each other. Each person brings his or her needs into the family, and those needs are honored. Okay, that's the end of part 2 for now. We'll read part 3 next time. Remember to like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and please comment.